are here at the Constitutional Court, the Supreme Court, and also that hosts all these courts of judicature as the National Unity Platform Party. We are honored and humbled for this solidarity from the foot soldiers to us at the headquarters. I'm very, very honored and humbled. And of course, with NUP and SG and the team of lawyers and the petitioners. And so I would like to invite our Secretary General.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mama. So today we are here at the Constitutional Court to file a petition against the UPDF Ammendment Act. As you all remember, the regime, first of all, the Supreme Court nullified the UPDF Act, through which the regime was trying civilians in military courts. And you all remember that then the regime, using all sorts of maneuvers, including bribing members of parliament and all that, passed the UPDF Amendment Bill, which General Museveni signed and assented to, and eventually it became an act. And our legal team has been working tooth and nail to prepare this petition, which is now ready, which has now been filed at the Constitutional Court. As you can see, it is the National Unity Platform which is suing, and it is suing the Attorney General, Anita Among, and Honorable Jacob Oboth. These are the three respondents. The petitioner is the National Unity Platform. And why the National Unity Platform? Because you all know that so many victims from the National Unity Platform, we still have people who are stuck in prisons despite the Supreme Court ruling. And in the last election, over 2,000 people, supporters of NUP, ended up in these military courts. Some were taken to the unit disciplinary committees of the military, others to the division's court-martial, others to the general court-martial. And you know, that abuse has continued up to now, so that is why we are here to file this petition, and we hope that the Constitutional Court can hear this matter expeditiously. These matters are going before court, but what I can say is that we have raised several grounds, including procedural aspects, how that bill was passed, you know, violating all sorts of rules. You all remember what was going on at the time, but also substantive issues. And we are saying that the law that was passed violates the Supreme Court decision and many other things that those of you will get an opportunity to see the petition will see that we have raised. Basewo ne banyabo tuli wano olunaku olwaliro kukoota etaputa ssemateeka okuwaaba omusango nga tuwaabira Attorney General oyo yabeera akiikirira gavumenti ya Uganda, nga tuwaabidde ne Anita Among byakola mu parliament nga bayise etteeka, netuwaabira ne Jacob Oboth ng'oye minisita wa Museveni eyaleeta etteeka eryo. Guno musango tuguleese nga National Unity Platform, ne tuguwaaba wano ku kooti etaputa ssemateeka. Nga bwe mumanyi, National Unity Platform yemu ku ndowooza kye kibiina ekisinze okukosebwa kooti z'amagye. Kooti ensukulumu yavaayo negamba nti abantu ba bulijjo tebalina kukozesebwa mu kooti z'amagye, naye nga bakozesa olukujjukujju olwalimu n'okugulirira ababaka ba palamenti bwe mujjukira bulungi tebawa miliyoni 1,000 bagenda mu maaso ne bayisa etteeka eppya, era etteeka eryo ne liba nga litwala abantu ba bulijjo neera mu kooti z'amagye, kyetuwakanya ennyo, kyetutakiririzaamu. So olunaku olwaleero tuzze wano okuwaaba nga ensonga zetuleese ezimu zeekuusa ku procedure oba emitendera gye bayisamu okuyisa ery'etteeka gye tuwakanya nti tebagoberera amateeka. Munaajjukira nti nze nga nze Kamakoogera ebbaluwa egenda mu kakiiko nagifuna ku ssaawa 2:40 nga baagala mbeereyo by ssaawa 3 okw'ebirowoozo byange. Ne bannayuganda abalala bonna ne bataba consultinga n'effujjo lyonna lyakolebwa okutuuka ababaka ab'oludda abasinga okufuluma mu palamenti eyo. So ensonga ezimu zeekuusa ku mitendera zoyinza okuyita procedures, naye endala za simba oba substantive issues. Naye okusingira ddala nga tugamba nti palamenti kyeyakola kyali kityoboola ensalawo ya kooti ensukulumu ku nsonga ezo. Mwebale nnyo, tusuubira kooti etaputa ssemateeka enaayanguwa kuwuliriza guno omusango tusobole okulaba nga abantu ba bulijjo era tebatwalibwa mu kooti z'amagye. To file this petition as the National Unity Platform. This petition is being brought by the National Unity Platform against the Attorney General of Uganda, Anita Among, the Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oboth, the Minister for Defense and Veteran Affairs. We are here to petition against the reenactment of the UPDF Ammendment Act now, which was before then a bill, and we are saying that that bill is unconstitutional on account of many factors that you will find here in this petition. We are praying that the amendment, the new act, is nullified by the Constitutional Court, which has power. Like I said, we have raised both substantive issues and procedural issues. You know that the procedural issues we are raising, they were there for everybody to see, that they violated all the processes that they should follow while passing laws. You remember, for example, as a Secretary General of a major political party, I received that letter inviting me to the committee at 8:41, and I was expected to be in the committee at 9 a.m. with a memorandum prepared to submit to the committee. And that happened to many other actors, including the Uganda Law Society and many other organizations in this country. So we are saying that in enacting that law, the Parliament did not follow the procedure. But most importantly, substantive issues, because as you know, for example, the Supreme Court was very, very categorical that civilians have no role being tried in military courts. But the Parliament went ahead after General Museveni issued, you remember how much money was given to members of Parliament and all that, which issues we are raising in this particular petition. So we are praying that that law is quashed immediately, and we want the Constitutional Court to issue a permanent injunction against the trial of civilians in military courts. Why the National Unity Platform? As you know, the National Unity Platform has suffered a lot under the hands of the military courts. As we speak now, we still have our comrades. Today we are here with Mama Machete, whose son has been in detention for more than 4 years now on the orders of that kangaroo military court. We are here with Olivia Rutaya. You all know the time she spent under detention until she was coerced into pleading guilty to crimes she did not commit. This man here, Gumayo, was also together with Olivia Rutaya and others tried by the military court. At the end of the last election, we had thousands of supporters of NUP who were taken to unit disciplinary committees, divisions court-martial, the general court-martial. All these military establishments trying our people, majority of whom were abducted, not given due process. You remember the team which was picked from Karangara, which included Eddie Mutwe, Nubian Lee, and many others. Those people were taken to the military court without following NLO and all that. So we are saying that the Constitutional Court has power and should quash the amended UPDF Act, in particular as relates to the trial of civilians in military courts. I want to also make it clear that that act included many other things about welfare and all that. We are not challenging those provisions. We are only challenging provisions which relate to the trial of civilians in military courts. Basewo ne banyabo onako lwalero tuli wano kukote taputa semateeka nga tuze wano okuleta petition eno nga tusaba kote taputa semateeka esazeemu eteeka eryayisibwa erya UPDF Amendment okusingira obukwata oba obwekuusa tukozesa abantu ba bulijjo kooti z'amagye. Guno omusango guleetebwa National Unity Platform ng'ekibiina nga betuwaabira mwe muli Ssaabawolereza wa gavumenti ya Uganda Anita Among, Speaker wa Parliament, ne Jacob Oboth, oyo nga ye Minisita w'ebyokwerinda eyaleeta etteeka. Kaakati nga bwe mmanyi National Unity Platform abawagizi baffe bangi nnyo batwalibwa mu kooti z'amagye. Tuka n'olunaku olwaleero nti abantu baffe abamu abaakwatibwa nga tetunagenda mu kalulu akaggwa bakyali mu makomera. Abamu ne babakwata nga akalulu kawedde era nabo bakyali mu makomera. Newankubadde kooti ensukulumu yavaayo n'egamba nti emisango gyabwe gitwalibwe mu kooti eza bulijjo. So up to now bakyali eyo tebamanyi feeti yaabwe. Tobalaba olunaku olwaleero tuze ne Maama Machete, tuze n'Olivia, tugumayo n'abalala abantu baffe abakoseddwa kooti z'amagye ezo nga nabo abamu mu bo bataddemu affidavits zaabwe okulaga oba ebirayiro byabwe okulaga mufune ki oba buzibu ki bwe bafunira mu kooti z'amagye ezo ze twogerako. Kye tusaba kooti taputa ssemateeka kwe kusazaamu lino etteeka naddala obwo obuwaayiro obwekuusa okukozesa abantu baffe kkooti z'amagye. Nga bwe ngambye, ensonga ze tuleese za mirundi ebiri. Ensonga ezimu zikwata ku mitendera ekyayitibwamu okuyisa etteeka eryo, zosobola okuyita procedural issues. Ensonga endala za simba ezikwata zoyinza okuyita substantive issues. Ensonga emitendera egyayisibwamu tugamba nti tewali consultation, abantu abamu nga ffe batuwandikira ebbaluwa ne tugifuna ku makya nga wabula dakiika 10 ne bagamba bikogere mu kakiiko ate ojje nga weetegese ng'olina ebiwandiiko byoleese okutulaga obutali bumativu bwamwe ku bbiira eno n'ebirala n'ebirala. Munaajukira nti n'obukiiko bwa Parliament bwali bukoze reports ez'enjawulo. Bwe baamala okukola reports ezo ne babayita mu State House. General Museveni n'abawa orders nti ayiteeka eryo muliise nga bwe libadde. So nsonga nyingi nnyo ziri muno, n'abeera afunye omukisa okusoma petition eno ajja ziraba. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
When this UPDF Ammendment Act was passed in a very surreptitious manner like they did, we promised to go to court, to petition court. Here we are today. Of course, it's taken a bit of time because we needed to wait for the gazettement of this law, which took a bit of time and so on. So anyhow, we got set and here we are filing this petition against this law. There's numerous issues that are of concern, but key of them are 3. Number 1, the Supreme Court did rule saying civilians have got no place under military courts. Now, for Parliament to pass a law to try and do away with a decision of court, that goes against the Constitution, Article 92. So that's number 1. Number 2, in passing any law, it's got to be consultative. Our laws provide for how that gets to happen, our rules of procedure and so on and so forth. This law was not consultative. The first reading was today, then the invitation went out that very day saying all stakeholders come tomorrow morning and no one will be accepted beyond that day. You don't do that, because if a law is good, allow for adequate consultation. That did not get to happen. Number 3, this law was passed without quorum. Now, of course, our colleagues in the NRM have got the numbers they require even for quorum. But like they normally do, this time they did not do adequate mobilization because they thought we were going to stay in the House. To their shock, last minute, we moved out of the House as the opposition. The numbers that remained there did not amount to quorum. And the law is very clear. The law, any law has got to be passed with adequate quorum. So those are the key issues, among others, that we are challenging. We are hoping that the Constitutional Court will look at all these matters because it's been settled law by none other than the Supreme Court of the land. These victims that we are with here today have been waiting for justice. The Supreme Court said, look, either release these people or take them to civilian courts. That happened for a few of those who were before the military court, not for all of them. We don't know why there has been all of that delay. So anyhow, our hope is that the courts will give us justice on this matter. We are coming back to the courts simply because it is court, the Supreme Court, that said civilians should be kept away from military courts. So we are hoping that the courts of law in this country will stand up for their own and fight for their space. Because what happened is a violation of a decision of court. So this is beyond us, political actors and the victims and so on. We are saying court, unlike all other times, now you are the one on the spot. You passed a ruling, the highest court of the land. It's been violated by all and sundry. Please don't just look on. Fight for your space as one of the arms of government. To etteeka lino erya UPDF Ammendment Act bwe lyayisibwa twakyogera lunye nti tujja genda mu kkooti tutuno leero. Of course tuluddewo kubanga twali tulinze etteeka lino liteekebwe mu lupapula lwa gavumenti oluyitibwa gazeti. So anyway, ebyo ne biggwa kakati tutuno tutaddeyo petition nga tugamba ensonga ziringa 3 enkize nnyo ziri 3. Essatu ezo okusookera ddala kkooti ensukkulumu mu ggwanga yavaayo n'egamba nti abantu ba bulijjo tebalina kutwalibwa mu kkooti ez'amagye. Obaziza musango ki? Etteeka amateeka gaffe gakirambika nti abantu abo basobola okukozesebwa mu kkooti za bulijjo. Kakati ekyo kyamenyebwa kubanga Parliament yayise etteeka erikontana ne ssemateeka kubanga kkooti ensukkulumu yali eyise ekiragiro ekyo kakati Parliament otula otya n'oyise etteeka erigezaako okugyawo ekyo kkooti kyebeesaze. Ekyokubiri, etteeka lyonna nga liyisibwa walina okubeerawo okwebuuza kye tuyita consultation. Ekyo tekyakolebwa kubanga abantu amabalowa gabatuukako ssaawa 3 jangu ssaawa 3 kitundu ate tetusukka leero. Etteeka bw'oba ogamba nti ddungi nnyo, lwaki obeera oli papya? Kikyoba okweza, kikyobeera okukusa. Ekyokusatu ate nga nakyo kyangizo, tewaaliwo ennamba ezeetaagisa okuyisa etteeka lyonna kituyita koramu Luzungu. Bannaffe abali ku ludda lwa NRM balina ennamba zebabeetaaga mu kaseera konna okuyisa etteeka lyonna, naye kola olunaku tebakola mobilization emala kubanga baali bamanyi nti naffe tujja kubeera mu house nga tutudde. Naye of course bagenda okulaba nga tufulume tumaze okugaa nti kakati muganye okutambulira ku mateeka tetugenda kwetaba mu kumenya amateeka ne tufuluma. Ennamba ezasigala mu Parliament mu kaseera ako zaali tiziweza koramu at all. So katusuubire nti kkooti ejja kutunula mu nsonga zino. Ffe tugamba nti kino tekiri just kuffe ng'ekibiina Olivia Lutaya, Maama Kitwali, Balukumayo n'abalala bangi abakoseddwa kkooti y'amagye. Tugamba nti kakati kkooti guno mukisa gw'olina okwerwanako kubanga ekyakolebwa weewaawo kitukosa naye ate kisinga kukosa kkooti. Kkooti ensukkulumu yayisa ekiragiro, ekiragiro ekyo ne kivoolebwa. Kakati tugamba kkooti bannange totuula butuuzi, ekiragiro kye wayisa kivoolebwa. Katusuubire nti kkooti ejja kuvaayo ekkaatirize ekituufu era nga kkooti ensukkulumu bwe yayisa etteeka.
Today we are here on a very thanked and very big duty upon every citizen in defense of the constitutional provisions, the separation of powers. The Supreme Court decision is what in the doctrine of legal practice, in the doctrine of the courts, it's called a matter res judicata. Judicially rested. No arm of government had the audacity or the powers to go and attempt to resurrect it. Since Parliament took upon itself that duty to, in all manner, with the legalities and all kinds of not the right ways, to try and reinstate the trial of civilians like you and me in a military court. This is a process for all of us. We must all be following it. We are all affected by this decision of Parliament, by this amendment, and we are here in the Constitutional Court reinstating the decision of the Supreme Court. We are saying this is a matter judicially rested, and so must it be. Human rights is a fundamental. It's about humanity, your dignity. We are restoring, reclaiming our dignity, our voice, our power. And this is a call of duty. It's not a negotiation. It's not a favor. So we are calling all of us to be part of this journey of restoration of human dignity and sanctity of the separation of powers.